Your class, we have one last example in lesson 4.3. I'd ask you to start do most of the homework, see what you can do with it. We finish this up, work on homework, questions, check, try and get all that done today. So, we were down to example 7. I think I got all the way through 6, yes? Okay. So, example 7 asks us to write a function. Okay, it asks us to write a function. Specifically, it says a cubic function. What's cubic function mean?
To the third power.
Okay. When we get, this is going to be an x to the third function. And the information they give us is that there are zeros of -4, 5, and 2. Any idea of how we're going to write our cubic function?
So you can have 3 different sets of parentheses. X plus 4, x minus 5, x minus 2. And then you can work that out if you really want to.
Okay, let's back up to the beginning here. Because I've got some people give me looks of, what is he talking about? Okay.
I
So,
don't know what I'm talking about.
think about, if we have a 0 of -4. If I go back, backtrack a couple pages with me real quick. Bottom of this previous page. These were my zeros, yes? I had zeros of 0, 3, and -2. Where did 0, 3, and -2 come from?
0.
They came from essentially those parentheses, yes? So when I had a 0 of -2, it came from the factor of x minus -2 officially, but we always just jump and say x plus 2. When I had a 0 of 3, it came from the factor of x minus 3. Does that make sense? Okay, so back up to the current problem we're at. A 0 of -4 would look like what as a factor? X plus 4. A 0 of 5 looks like what as a factor? X minus 5. And a 0 of 2 looks like
Minus 2.
x minus 2 as a factor. Now it says to write a function, so I can make this official and say f of x equals. So there's your function. Now, officially, we do need to, depends on your definition, but we are going to simplify, and we are going to clean this up. How are we going to multiply this out?
FOIL.
Okay. And when we FOIL, we have to pick 2. Pick 2, FOIL those, and then we'll multiply the third one in, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if we go about this, x times x, x squared, can I go ahead and do outsides and insides?
Yes.
Minus 5x plus 4x is
X.
minus x. 4 times minus 5
20.
should be minus 20. And then I still have the factor of x minus 2 that I'm carrying down. From here, we want to multiply again, yes? I don't care which way you do this. I tend to be the one that takes the binomial and multiplies it into the trinomial. So I tend to say, okay, I'm going to take x, multiply it by all 3 terms, and then take the -2 and multiply it by all 3 terms. If you'd rather go x squared times these 2, negative x times these 2, and negative 20 times these 2, it doesn't matter as long as they all get multiplied, right?
Yes.
So if I take x and multiply it by everything, x cubed minus x squared minus 20x. If I now take all 3 terms and multiply by -2. Huh?
Never mind. I was doing someone else.
Okay.
Just kidding.
If I multiply by -2, negative 2x squared plus 2x plus 40.
There's.
I just wasn't there yet.
I did 72 of those.
Now, I need to clean it up, right?
Oh no, I did it right. Okay.
So I've got an x cubed here. x squareds.
Minus
Negative x squared minus 2x squared, so minus 3x squared. Minus 20x plus 2x. Minus 18x. And plus 40. You could have gone a different route. You still should have gotten there, right? So if you didn't get there for some reason, then that just means you made a little mistake somewhere. And it could be as easy as one tiny sign mistake, right?
See, so I said it right. It was just a lot at one time.
You did. And because you kind of went all the way through with, I had people looking at me like, okay, yeah, I got that, or what is he talking about?
That's a common thing.
So I'm the teacher. My job is to break it up into the pieces, right?
We don't know.
The look I made was definitely, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay. And yours was one of the looks I saw.
Yeah, I was like,
She's just.
no idea.
She did not follow that.
She's just.
Now,
She's pretty much.
I just did exactly what Connor said. That's exactly what he was saying. But in slow motion.
Yeah.
Which is what we need the first time through, right?
I've had
Okay.
teachers.
Now, okay, your homework that you should have done most of by now was 2 through 8 evens, 9 through 12 all, 18 through 28 evens, 34 to 54 evens. Okay? I told you you couldn't have done 54 last night, so you should have, you need to work on that probably.
I thought I was okay.
And then work on anything else you need to clean up and whatnot. Okay?
I was
And let me
looking
know
at-
where questions are, those type of things.
I was looking
This
at
is
my
just something.